Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well-suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Après 7 minutes de jeu part, le numéro 7.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for the run. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Camavinga, can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that was vital. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, that's well spotted. Kukçu. Park Ji-sung. Over to the left. Neymar gets into some space, takes a shot! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter.
And the shot! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's a... Can he finish? Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A header! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Goes looking wide, and he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Mbappe. Neatly clipped into space. De Paul. Camavinga! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. In by Messi. Van Dijk with the clearance.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Paris Saint-Germain have... And Messi! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely.
He's got tall! Really well taken goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
De Paul. And back to the goalkeeper. And that's been won straight back. Scholes. Well seen, saw that. And it's half-time here. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de déposer vos détritus dans les poubelles situées dans les axes principaux. D'avance, merci.
And we're underway again.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Vinicius Junior is onto this. That's a good ball. Can he finish? He's scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Oh, what has happened? And the shot! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Great vision. Neymar. Oh, this is a terrific run. And that's an excellent interception. Baresi. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Now, can they get him away? And the flag has stayed down. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them. Mbappe! Messi.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Threads one in. Kukçu spots it and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. Back into the middle. Camavinga. Neymar gets into a good position. Tries to play it through. Scholes deals with that comfortably. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Howson getting this one clear. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now that's well seen too. And it's Serginho. Can he get onto this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20, Scholes. À sa place, le numéro 24, Iniesta. Changement en cours.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Oh, good spread. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's cut it out. Inter Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Nicely weighted ball. Palmer looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. Van Nistelrooy, well played right into his path. Oh, big chance, must be, shapes to shoot! He has done it! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
How many? Just how many? Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Kukçu. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's lost his man here. Messi, to threatening. There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's got the beating of his man. And Messi! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Messi plays it short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Hazard. He is through here. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for options for movement. Iniesta. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And this is Ronaldo. And time is up. Inter Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately... So hello and welcome to a game of vast significance as they both seek to progress Here is the match on which the outcome for both these sides probably pivots. It is close to being judgment time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Llorente, is a very interesting player. Everyone saw him as being little more than a ball winner in midfield, but he's proved himself to be...
Quickly taken. Yamal. And here's Llorente. That has been slung wide. It's not an especially good pass, that. Not the most convincing of passes. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Makaleli. Llorente powering forward here. That pass has been well intercepted. And Dijk producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Neymar. Oh, good spread. And this is Ronaldo. Beckenbauer. Looking for options for movement. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Inter Milan with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And he's worked it through. Mbappe! Mbappe! And it's a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neymar. And that could set him on his way. Rijkaard. Koundé. Beckenbauer. Llorente. Now, can they get him away? Yamal picks it up out wide. Llorente. Oh, good ball!
Pires really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's on it, can he get away? Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Makaleli. Neymar. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. 15 minutes till half-time. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That could spell trouble. Neymar. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to play him in. And he's certainly onside here. Well, that pass isn't the best. He has a look up.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Perez, and he's managed to get free. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He rises! Cafu, tidy with his distribution. Can he spark a counter here? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Neymar. Oh, played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. Serginho, terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Koundé. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Yamal. Cafu. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And this is Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Makaleli. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe. Good driving run. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Inter Milan, still behind, thanks to that solitary strike. Mbappe. Perez. And it's made its way to him. Neymar. It's Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Yamal. Chouameni. Almost an hour gone. And back to the keeper they go. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Marcos Llorente really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Numero 7. Lascia il campo per il numero 29.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. And there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Beckenbauer plays it short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Serginho deals with that comfortably. Now it's Perez. Hernandez. Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Delivers with whip. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side. Brilliantly cut out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Takes a shot! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Lamine Yamal has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Messi, numero 4. Neymar. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero 14.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Real chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Inter Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Perez. He's shifting through the gears here. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about getting...
Perez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, what a mistake! Poor a bust challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cafu. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Makaleli. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties